It's the kind of story that makes you want to grab a metal detector and head to the nearest field. You know, the one where a seemingly ordinary object turns out to be a hidden treasure. That's exactly what happened on a recent episode of the beloved BBC show, Antiques Roadshow, when an unearthed gold ring left an expert utterly speechless. It was a first for the show, a moment of pure, unadulterated discovery that reminded everyone why these appraisals can be so electrifying. The episode, filmed at the beautiful Stephens House and Gardens in North London, was like any other, with a stream of locals hoping their heirlooms and antiques would be the next big find. But one man's story and a small, unassuming ring he brought with him changed the entire atmosphere. The moment of discovery. He wasn't a professional treasure hunter, just a guy with a metal detector exploring an orchard in Sussex. 6 months prior, he got a signal. Less than a foot deep in the soft earth, he uncovered something extraordinary. It was a gold signet ring. What's even crazier? He said he didn't even have to clean it. It was as if time had forgotten it, leaving it in pristine condition, still gleaming. This untouched quality led him to believe it was a modern piece, a simple lost trinket. He couldn't have been more wrong. He did the right thing, though. As required by law in the UK, he reported his find to the local fines officer, who documented it with the Portable Antiquities Scheme. It's a crucial step that ensures historically significant items are recorded and preserved. A few months later, the ring was returned to him, and he brought it to the Antiques Roadshow. A priceless piece of history. Jewelry expert Geoffrey Munn was captivated from the moment he held the ring. He could feel its weight, its substance. "This is magic," he said, and you could feel the awe in his voice. He confirmed what the finder suspected. The gold was pure, likely 22 karat. Gold is an incorruptible metal, he explained, meaning it doesn't tarnish or degrade, even when buried for centuries. The ring was exactly as it was the day its original owner lost it, its surface untouched by time. Munn noticed the ring's unique shape and an engraving of a heraldic eagle, details that pointed to a much earlier time period. But what really sealed the deal was the inscription on the inside, the initials TW, tied together with a rope pattern. This kind of intricate design was a signature of the 17th century. The ring wasn't just old, it was a tangible link to a world that existed over 300 years ago. It wasn't a piece of jewelry in the modern sense, it was a tool, a symbol of power and status. Its most important function was as a signet, used to stamp a person's identity into hot sealing wax on letters. The design was carved in intaglio, a reverse carving that creates a raised impression. This wasn't something a common person would have owned. This was a man of considerable wealth, someone important. Gold was enormously valuable then, and this piece was heavy, a clear statement of its owner's status. A staggering valuation. As Munn spoke, the crowd gathered around, hanging on his every word. The anticipation was thick in the air. We'd all knew this was going to be a special valuation, but no one was prepared for what came next. The expert took a deep breath, his eyes shining with excitement. "This is the biggest, bestest, most enormous signet ring from the 17th century that I've ever had the privilege of handling," he said. "If it were to be sold, it could fetch as much as £10,000. The crowd gasped. The finder looked on in stunned silence, a look of pure disbelief on his face. He had thought it was a modern, maybe slightly valuable piece. But a lost trinket had turned out to be a priceless piece of history worth an astonishing amount of money. Munn wrapped up the appraisal with a heartfelt statement. "Look at that, I think it's worth every penny of it. I think it's a hugely evocative thing. This is exactly the same as it was when that owner lost it, so thank you very much for bringing it. Brilliant. This isn't just a story about a valuable object. It's a reminder that history isn't just in books or museums. It's buried beneath our feet, waiting to be found. It's in the quiet orchards and hidden fields, a treasure just waiting for a lucky person to unearth it. And when it happens, as the expert said, it's pure magic. And the magic isn't just in the money, it's in the story. It's in the connection to a person from so long ago, someone who lived, loved, and went about their daily life, perhaps on that very spot. We can only imagine the person who lost it. Were they a merchant, a landowner, a nobleman? What was their name? What was their story? The ring, with its intricate details and pure gold shine, is a time capsule, a silent witness to history. The expert's final words, "Thank you very much for bringing it. Brilliant," echoed the sentiment of everyone watching.